like this one.
Alright, let's go. I'm so blessed, I'm just doing my thing. I'm just doing my thing. Can the ladies wine for me?
Hi, it's Scola and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my top tips for clear skin. So let's get into it. So I always get questions about my skin and how I get it to be clear, so I'm going to be giving you guys my top tips. First of all, I have to say that I do have good genetics. Both my parents have pretty good skin and so does my sister and me. So I have to put that out there because I'm not saying, oh my gosh, do everything that I do and you'll get the exact skin that I have. Now, obviously you won't, but I have to say that if I do the wrong things, I do get bad skin, I do get breakouts and all of that bad stuff. So we're gonna get into it. So the first thing I have to talk about is diet. Diet is so important. If you want your skin to look good on the outside, you have to look after it from the inside, okay? So my first tip is, I'm not even gonna tell you, okay? I want you guys to just comment it down below. I don't even have to say it. You guys can say it for me, okay? So first of all, you're gonna have to eat healthy. I think that goes without saying, and that's just the basic tips for eating healthy. Eat vegetables, eat fruits, eat things that are natural. Why am I doing this? I just realized I am doing this. I still do eat deep fried stuff, but I do try to avoid any oily or takeaway foods because they're usually high in oil, obviously, and high in sodium as well. So those are two things I try to avoid. And then the last thing I usually try to avoid is any dairy products, which I haven't eaten in a very long time anyway. I don't eat dairy anymore. I've already confided in you guys that it's because it just doesn't agree with my stomach, but also it's never been good for my skin, especially cheese. When I was younger, I remember I always used to naturally avoid cheese just because I noticed that it did break out my skin. You have to look after your body from the inside if you want it to look good on the outside. My next tip has to be the products that you use. Obviously the skincare industry is massive, so it's really difficult to find what works for you, but I'd say keep it simple. I feel like it's ridiculous having lots and lots of skincare products because I guess I was lucky enough to find 2 products that I use on my skin daily that work perfect for me and I use nothing else. So for the last 6 years, these are the 2 products that I've been using. You guys have probably seen me talk about these in previous skincare videos, so you know I'm not kidding when I say I've been using these for a very long time. So first of all, we have the St. Ives face scrub, which is the naturally clear blemish fighting one, and this, oh my goodness, this stuff is amazing, and it has to be this one because they have a few other face scrubs but none of the others work as well as this one. This is amazing. It just keeps my skin clear. And then I use the Palmer's cocoa butter to moisturize my face afterwards, and these are the 2 that I've been using. So the reason why I like this is because first of all, a scrub is really great, especially if you work out a lot, because you get dead skin cells a lot faster than normal people, I guess, who wouldn't work out a lot. I read this a long time ago. A lot of people can't use like face scrubs often because it's a bit too much for their face, but for me it's absolutely perfect. I use this either once or twice a day. And then the cocoa butter lotion, why I love it is it not only obviously moisturizes, so if you have really like dry skin, it's such a good moisturizer. Like I never have to reapply. It does the job the first time. But also cocoa butter is really good for evening out skin tone. So if you have any hyperpigmentation or something like that, not like anything that's quite extreme, but like if you just have like subtle pigmentation problems, you've like, you know, popped a spot and you have a dark mark, this is really good for that. You have a dark mark. Like a dark mark. If you get it, you get it. But yeah, I really love this. I use this all over my body as well. So if you're wondering what I use on my body, this is the moisturizer that I use, and it's amazing. And then also I occasionally use this Spin for Perfect Skin thing. It's just any kind of old face brush. They all pretty much work the same, I guess. They just brush your face in it. It's like a toothbrush but for your face. I really like using this for when I just want a really deep clean. So I did ask you guys on Instagram to ask me any questions, and the main things that were coming up were hyperpigmentation, like how to get rid of that, and also stretch marks and how to get glowy skin. And pretty much these are all the products that have helped me to combat all of that. Hyperpigmentation, I do have a bit of hyperpigmentation on my face, but you can't see it anymore because it's pretty much faded pretty well because of the Palmer's cocoa butter lotion, which is really good for evening out skin tone. So I started using it 6 years ago, and now the hyperpigmentation I had like here, like I had a beard. Blackbeard. My friend used to call me Blackbeard. I had 2 guy friends that used to sit next to me in class, and they used to just stare at me to find things to annoy me with, and so they found my black beard, and they were like, Scola, you have a beard. We're gonna call you Blackbeard. Thanks, guys. Yes, so the cocoa butter really helps with that. Same goes for the stretch marks. I'll leave all of the links to my previous skincare stretch mark videos. Again, all of that good stuff is good for getting glowy skin as well. You eat well as well, you look all glowy and stuff like that. Then my third, but not last tip, has to be make sure you don't wear makeup on your face all the time. Obviously this doesn't apply to anybody that doesn't wear makeup, but I find that if you wear makeup too much and you keep caking stuff on like every single day consecutively, you will see breakouts, especially if you're not being vigilant about keeping your brushes clean and keeping your products clean and everything like that. That's one thing I really noticed, which is why a lot of the time I don't wear foundation. I'll wear like eye products, but usually, you guys, I'm not wearing foundation because it's a bit much for my skin at times. So yeah, those are all of my tips for clear skin. I hope they were helpful. If you have any other questions, do let me know, because I do feel like I've missed out a couple of stuff, but I didn't want to ramble on and on for too long. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy, stay luscious, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!